All right, welcome everybody to the Waconia Ice Arena. Frigid evening. Wildcats taking on the Minneapolis hockey team. They do not have a mascot. I believe that's by choice. It's a combination of Minneapolis Washburn High School with Edison and there's like 4 or 5 schools that draw in to make this team up. Wildcats did play Minneapolis earlier on the season at Minneapolis, and for the JV team, that was I can't remember if it was a win or a loss. It was a close one. Varsity, I remember they came out on top. I believe it was a 3-1 lead, courtesy of some stellar net minding from senior Al Bagenstos, senior Talon Camrath as well. And it is senior night here in Waconia, honoring some of the ladies on the squad that have made their journey through youth hockey up to the high school ranks and have finished up their career. It's a bittersweet day to see for sure, but awesome to have been part of this. And the puck drops. Strozak wins it back to Britz. Britz gains the red line. She'll dump. Puck is going to dump. Rim along the wall. Number 15, Brooklyn Hen, headed it off. Puck's thrown up the wall and picked up by Britz. Minneapolis on the drive. Shot, deflected off of Stanislawski into the corner. Puck's played back low. Here's Addison Smith. Plays the puck up the wall to Brink. Brink's pass is intercepted. Puck's thrown deep. Smith picks it up, throws it up the wall. Off of Hen's shin pads. Hen will clear the zone. Picked off in the neutral zone of Minneapolis. And Minneapolis enter the Wildcat zone. Pass to the middle doesn't connect. Smith to Simonson. Simonson to Petz. Looks like we got Addison Smith playing defense today. Took me a second to connect the dots on that one. Definitely a position she grew up playing as well. I remember when she used to play defense mostly. Here's Ellie Simonson, races up the wall. Met right in front of the Waconia bench. Puck's thrown back deep. Here's senior Sid Schneider, pass ahead of Berger. Puck will drift through the neutral zone. Cycled D to D by Minneapolis. Minneapolis threatening a chance. Good back check by Hen. Berger carries the puck away from danger, started the breakout. Pass to Strozak was just beyond her reach. Bouncing puck, just left uncontested in the Wildcat zone. It was picked up by Minneapolis, but there's Raven Brink, another senior on the squad. Minneapolis pushing to the Wildcat zone, load up a shot. Glove save by Stanislawski. Her first stoppage of play. 12:47 on the clock. It's crazy how it's like you can barely see the screen make the scoreboard through the broadcast. Clear as day here in the rink. And the puck drops. Britz collects. Met in the corner. Tied up. Has Strozak coming back to support. Addison Smith hustles to the puck. A backhand pass. Got the Wildcats out of the zone, but the puck's coming right back in. Smith chips the puck out into the neutral zone. Minneapolis defenseman able to circumvent. Play stopped by Britz. There's going to be a shot well wide of the net and off the glass. It'll travel up the sidewall. Now Simonson had Britz in the middle. Pass got intercepted. Here comes another chance, but steered away. Josie Petz pass to Simonson. Simonson snaps a nice hard pass to Berger from Sylvia Berger. Toe drag denied with Minneapolis. Quick on the transition. Brooklyn Hen with a poke check. Puck picked back up again by Berger. And chip back deep into the Wildcat end. Number 16, Grace McLean, plays the puck to the corner, has Hen coming down for the breakout pass. Hen to Strozak. Back checking Minneapolis player negated that attack. Wildcats may be able to get something going. Hen's going to win the race. The puck, here's centering pass. Couldn't connect. Puck's off the sidewall and out of the zone. Poke check by Grace McLean. Puck picked up by Brink. Pass to Strozak. Strozak will get a shot on net. Covered 10:50 left in the first. Thanks for tuning in. First period brought to you courtesy of Cologne Fire Department, one of our gold sponsors for the Waconia girls varsity hockey team. Thank you for your support. Puck drops, Pets to Simonson. Simonson sent it to the point and puck's rimmed back low. And mishandle on the breakout. Puck chipped back deep by Pets. Wildcats have Berger on the attack. Berger forces the turnover. She's going to go around the tops of the circles, pass up to the point. Shot by Britz, gloved and saved. Wildcat personnel on the draw. I got Josie Pets, Ellie Simonson, Sylvia Berger, Leah Britz, and Addie Smith. Pets, pass to Berger. Couldn't pull the trigger. And puck carried out in the neutral zone. Pets is going to regroup to Britz. Britz passes ahead to Simonson. Simonson will fire one on net. Rebound handled to the corner. Minneapolis able to game the zone. They had a player going hard to the net. Could have freed her on a pass shot. It was a blocker save by Stanislawski instead. Puck will travel around the corner and up the wall. Raven Brink. Pass into the neutral zone. And then thrown back in by Minneapolis. Raven Brink pass behind Strozak. Hen's going to go for it though. Puck just gets beyond her reach and thrown back in the neutral zone. Pass up the wall, carried in by Minneapolis. Pass to the point, here's a shot. Didn't make it to the net. Puck will go off the sidewall, picked up by Berger. Berger moving her feet through the neutral zone, drives on her forehand side. Will line up a shot, it's deflected. Off the glass, Berger stays on it. McLean will cycle low, has Simonson behind the net. Strozak threw it back to Simonson, picked up by Minneapolis. Drive wide, McLean, nice defensive play, stepping up. Pets' breakout pass. A little misfire, but Schneider will pick it up off the back wall, throws it up the sidewall, and thrown back deep. The referees say there was a touch-up. We're not going to have any icing. Wildcats will change up their forwards. Puck's played into the neutral zone. There's Minneapolis driving to the net. Shot, stick saved by Stanislawski. Rebound picked up on the sidewall. Hen hustles up to the point. Got a stick on the puck. Thrown deep. Shot off of Smith's stick into the corner. Minneapolis gains possession. Pass to the point. Pass down low is picked up by Smith. Smith will throw it through the neutral zone, see if it makes its way all the way down. It will not. There's Boss for Minneapolis. Net right around the high slot. Looks like both teams battling for possession in the neutral zone. Here's Sylvia Berger. Working low, pass to the middle. Doesn't connect. Hen on the forecheck. Klein picks up the puck. That's through Hen's feet. Hen was able to block it. Chips the puck deep. But the Wildcats are getting the puck into the zone below the goal line in Minneapolis' end, but unable to get a clean zone possession. Plenty of game to turn that around. Wildcats definitely a team that can stretch the ice too. A couple speedsters on the team that can break open a game. Good back check by Brink. Smith tied up. Minneapolis. Cycle low to high. Shot blocked by Smith. She starts the breakout. Pass off of Simonson's tape. Smith is following the play. Minneapolis collects behind their net. Turn up from the goal line. Cuts takes an angle, but Minneapolis in ahead of the play and offsides. Wildcats will have Josie Petz, Brooklyn Hen, Sylvia Berger at forward, Addie Smith, and Leah Britz at D. Puck drops. Minneapolis gains possession. They'll dump. Puck met at the wall by Britz and thrown back up. Minneapolis enters the zone. Good block by Britz. A chance at the side of the net. Wildcats need to clear it out. They do. Berger's zone exit pass picked off. That's going to be a slash. See what he's going to go with the trip. I didn't think she got too close in on her feet, but I thought she was going to get maybe a slash on the arm. Wildcats will go shorthanded. 5:06 left in the first period. Still zeros here in Waconia. Penalty killers will be Kristen Strozak, Ellie Simonson, Sid Schneider, and Grace McLean. Looks like Schneider's playing some defense today, too. Minneapolis, shot from deep. Pad saved by Stanislawski. Rebound sat loose for a moment, and Ryland got a glove on it. Minneapolis able to gain possession off the draw. And the hash marks, they cycle to the point. Pass to the middle. A shot saved by Stanislawski. Playing real square on the puck, no rebound. Another draw won by Minneapolis. Shot from the point, going to be wide of the net. Rebound's going to ricochet up the sidewall. Puck will drift in on Stanislawski, and big Stanislawski on the move to pull the puck back to her glove. I think her stick may have even been lifted up, and Minneapolis get the power play goal. .432 remaining in the first period. And Berger's out of the box. Wildcats will be even strength. Looks like we'll get Raven Brink coming out to take the spot on the wing. Josie Petz, Brooklyn Hen. Forward, Leah Britz and Addie Smith at D. Minneapolis passed through the neutral zone off of the stick. Picked up by Britz and thrown up ice. Britz collects again. Skips around a defenseman. Brooklyn Hen on the attack. Playing good disruptive hockey. Turn the play back the other way. Britz, shot past the Hen, shot and saved. Yeah, I mean, that entire play originated from Hen hustling down to a defenseman, seeing her bearing down on her, threw the puck away, and Raven Brink was able to collect it on the wall and pass back to Hen. And that's how you answer after a goal. Get one of your own. Betts wins the draw. Want it back to Britz. Britz plays it low. Minneapolis player tried to chip it around Britz. Britz read that one. And here comes Minneapolis. Shot and a glove stave by Stanislawski. Strozak lines up at the draw. Backhand grip, wins it. Leah Britz. Britz will play it off the back wall. Brooklyn Hen on the wall pickup. Team's battling for possession in the neutral zone still. Strozak makes a play at the blue line. She'll hustle down to the corner. Minneapolis reverses behind their net. Breakout pass, they're out of the zone. Puck is played off the wall, hits a referee. That one will almost maybe negated an icing. Grace playing from the goal line. Breakout pass to Brink. Brink to Strozak. Wildcats clean exiting the zone. Simonson plays the puck deep. Picked up by Strozak in the corner and covered by Minneapolis. Berger on the back check. Cause a player to dump. McLean race to it. Puck will come up to the point. Fired low, cleared away by McLean to Berger. Berger steps to the middle. Kicks back to the outside, has her feet moving, one toe drag away from getting all alone. Berger's able to draw a penalty. Be a hooking call against Minneapolis. Wildcats will go on the power play. 2:29 remaining in the first period. Wildcat power play will have Josie Betts, Sylvia Berger, Brooklyn Hen, Leah Britz, and Addie Smith at the blue line. Off the draw, Minneapolis recovers possession. Pass to the middle, picked off by Hen. Played into the neutral zone. Smith will regroup to Britz. Britz plays it ahead to Hen. Hen, nice toe drag, left-handed shot, snaps one. Walker to the corner. Britz throws the puck low. Brings along the back wall down to Berger. Berger trying to create some space. She'll find some. Pass to Smith. Puck stayed right on the blue line. And cleared Minneapolis. Puck picked up by Smith. Touch pass by Simonson. Apologize. Berger, I didn't know it was Pets. It'll be offsides. Minute 38 remaining in the period. Minute 09 left on the power play. Let's see if the Wildcats can tie this game up going into the intermission. Raven Brink turns up ice. Passes Strozak. Strozak drives into the zone on her forehand. Plays the puck deep. Strozak tried for a wraparound attempt. Here's a pass to the middle. Over Brink's stick and cleared. McLean breakout pass off of Schneider's tape. Bouncing puck. McLean's going to have to battle for it. Looking for some support. Grace had another Minneapolis black jersey just bearing down on her. Able to hold back the Tide. Good poke check by Schneider. Pass behind Brink. That'll be an icing. 46.3 seconds remaining in the period. There's a chance off the drop. Puck goes to the back wall. That snaps a breakout pass to Berger. Berger entering the zone with speed. Poke check. That's following the play. The mishandle. Puck got caught up on her feet. Zone cleared by Minneapolis. Penalty time's expired. He's got 20 seconds left on the clock of even strength hockey. Minneapolis win the battle. Pass to the middle. Here's a shot. Glove save. Rebound. Kicked away. Dritz passes to Berger. Puck comes up the wall. One more shot. Stick save. Played to the corner. And that will do it for the first period. Wildcats down a goal, but definitely within striking distance. Take a short break, and we'll come back for the second period. What's up, guys? How's it going? All right, hey, we got a treat here. We're joined by El Bagenstos. And here we go, Talon Camerath. Good. I got it actually, was like right here on this. So really? Yes, but now it's zoomed out. We got our ratios ready to go. So hey, welcome. An amazing night, right?
Yeah, it's senior night.
Senior night. Yeah, it's can't believe it's here actually.
No,
so
I'm really sad.
yeah, hard to not get emotional.
It is my last home game.
Yep. Man, awesome careers for both you guys. What are some of your favorite memories of this entire journey?
The whole thing. Definitely all the tournaments. Like, I feel like that's such a basic answer, but it's true. Like, it's the best time.
Yeah, I remember there was a New Ulm tournament. I think you guys were U12s. Some of the other girls were U10s.
Oh my God, is that over
that was a good time.
Super Bowl weekend?
Yeah, and I think we went to a German restaurant, and then Carl Jelstead said he was going to get Hassenpfeffer and kill a rabbit. But no, none of that happened, though, but some really good memories. How about you, Taylor?
Honestly, probably like my entire sophomore year.
Yeah?
That was really fun. Really? Sophomore year? Yeah. That was a good year. It's like my peak. I feel like this has been my favorite year of hockey. This year? Yep. 100%. Yeah, I guess this year's been really good. Yeah, this year's been a really good year.
It's been pretty awesome. I mean, I remember seeing these guys when they were literally, I think you guys were U8s and U10s when you guys started up. So, yeah, it's a special journey. Going to be an emotional night, so your parents are here.
Yep.
So what's going to happen between periods?
I don't know yet.
Don't know yet? Just some tears?
Yeah. Okay. No, the parents are coming out. We have like a balloon arch. They're going to take our photo. And then they're going to open the thing down there with all of our boards. And I think we get cupcakes. So.
Very cool. So, yeah, if you're coming down for the games, come check out all that stuff. Definitely a special night to honor our seniors. So thanks for stopping by, guys. We'll try to get some of the JV players, seniors, to come up, and we'll do it during your guys' game, too. So awesome work. Proud of you guys.
Thank you.
Okay, we're back. Back in action. Wildcats down a goal. Here's Minneapolis. Puck carried away by Strozak. Met on the wall, pushing through the pile. It's a reaction out of the fans and her teammates. Gritz battling away a player. Strozak coming down to help below the goal line. Minneapolis past the point, picked off by Smith. Good pickup. Crosses the blue line. She'll chip deep. Simonson holds the puck on the wall in the corner, plays it back low. Minneapolis able to pull it out of the pile, break out. Play by McLean, meeting the Minneapolis player right at the red line. Started a little rush of her own. Wildcats just a little bit ahead of the play. The neutral zone face-off. Change up our forwards. McLean will stay out at the blue line. She'll have Schneider joining her. Brooklyn Henn taking the draw for the Wildcats. Ella Brockmeyer and Raven Brink. Brockmeyer on the forecheck. Play back up the wall. Chip around Schneider. And Brink will dunk. Good pressure out of Brockmeyer. Henn too. Brockmeyer picks up the puck on the wall. She'll pass to the middle. Passes out of the zone. Thrown back in. Played around Henn, chipped around McLean. Brockmeyer, strong back check out of the forward. Good to see the Wildcats pinching. I think you can turn one of those the other direction. Good physical hockey, good aggressive hockey, creates opportunities. Josie Pets, fresh on the ice. Going to come across ice, takes an angle on it. Pass is going to throw into the opposite direction. Banks off the wall right in front of the Waconia bench. Thrown back deep. Addison Smith is on the forecheck. Had Pets helping out. Minneapolis pass in the neutral zone. Mishandled. Shipped across the blue line by Britz. Minneapolis will work into the neutral zone. Olivia Serafin, number 29, takes an angle on the puck, looks to force the turnover. She does. She gets tripped up. Puck is going to roll to the opposite corner, play up the sidewall. Puck will go to the corner, play back up the wall. Little mishandle. Simonson trying to create an opportunity. Puck is going to throw back into the Wildcat end, but good pressure. Well, Strozak. Apologies, Serafin lost the net. Strozak's on the back check. Pass deflected. Bouncing puck, Minneapolis. There's some offensive zone time. Here's a shot. Stick save by Stanislawski. Makes the second save. Third save. Double pad save. And the fourth ended up going. Minneapolis got to get a couple too many chances on it, and they jump up to a 2-0 lead. 11:27 remaining in the second. Got to give Stanislawski credit. Nice saves with a whole lot of traffic in front of her. See what the Wildcats can do in front of her here. Draw puck comes to the corner. McLean hustles to the wall. He changes the possession. Puck's chipped in deep by Minneapolis. McLean turns up ice from the goal line. Breakout pass to Brockmeyer. Brockmeyer reverses the play. Met at the blue line, thrown deep by Minneapolis. Schneider picks up the puck behind the Waconia net. Let's break out to Brockmeyer. Brockmeyer dumps the puck. There's Henn on the forecheck. Minneapolis wins the race. Threw the puck up to the blue line. Simonson was fresh on the ice, met it. Minneapolis starting to attack. Pass to the middle. Breakout pass from Simonson to Henn. No icing. Smith back at forward. She's on the forecheck first. Britz fires the puck deep. Thrown back deep by Serafin. Simonson off the wall. Nice pass to Petson and goal! Wildcats score, beauty! Simonson picked the puck off the wall. I believe it was Seraphin threw it low, and Simonson put one right on the tape of Pets, and Pets hammered it home. Wildcats get their first of the evening. Heck of a play. Yeah, fans in attendance urging the Wildcats to do it again. Yeah, that was one of the prettier goals we've seen all season. Nice job, ladies. And Brockmeyer picks up the puck, chips it deep. Strozak with pressure. Puck's going to come up to the blue line, met by Fritz. Fritz poke checked it back in. Minneapolis trying to break out from the defense. Wildcats applying some pressure. Puck is going to bounce off Brink's tape and into the neutral zone. Brockmeyer takes an angle. Puck play gets reversed by the defenseman for Minneapolis. Nice pullback. It's thrown to the point. Shot by Schneider. Nice step up by McLean. McLean drives wide. Shot is going to be off the back wall. Going back low by Strozak. Here's pass middle. McLean on the spot. Nice feed from Smith. Almost an identical play to Pets and Simonson. So play out of the opposite corner. Wildcats going to the net. See where things happen. There's Brooklyn Hen on the draw. Yeah, if I'm Hen, I'm camping out in the high slot looking for a feed. Simonson and Smith setting up beauties. Chance for Minneapolis. Shot and a goal. Well, Minneapolis able to get the puck up the wall and get the edge. They drove the net. Stanislavski got a piece of it. Puck skipped up into one of the top corners. Minneapolis back to a 2-goal lead, but you know what they say about 2-goal leads? Very dangerous to maintain. Tie up off the draw. Pass from Pets to Brits. And Brockmeyer will win the race to the puck. Rosie Pets coming out to support Brockmeyer. Minneapolis used the net in his escape. Pass to the hash marks. They'll break out. Seraphin chips the puck off the wall at a back-checking Rosie Pets. And they come back and support. Here's Brits. Nice escape move in the corner. Turns up ice. Pass ahead of Brockmeyer. Brockmeyer stays on the race. Finishes her check. Minneapolis gained possession, moved through the neutral zone. Seraphin able to push the attack to the outside. Nice play through the hands. Puck will come back into the corner. Seraphin will pick it up. Play it off the back wall. Picked up by Minneapolis. Work behind the Wildcat net. Pass to the point. Here's a shot. Stick save. Pad save. Stanislavski covers. Wildcats will change up some of their personnel. They'll have like McLean coming out to join Schneider at the point. Addie Smith, Christian Strozak taking the draw. Ellie Simonson. Pass to the point. Minneapolis plays the puck low. Picked off by Strozak, thrown back low. McLean reverses the play. Pass off the back wall, picked up by Schneider. Played ahead to Strozak. Strozak looking to get the edge on the outside. Fights through a check. Had to get a shot off. I think it hit the side of the net, but another chance for Strozak. Stick save. Rebound picked up by Simonson. Simonson played it behind the net. Passed by Smith. Paddleboarded away by the goaltender and carried away by Minneapolis. Shot from the outside, and the ball on the short side. But maybe went block or low. Minneapolis keeping their foot on the gas. And we resume. Brooklyn Hen picks up a loose puck. Pulls back. Puck right off the toe of the blade. And she was ready to cut to the high slot and to snap a shot. Hen bound and determined. And I'll try to throw the puck up the wall to the point. It will make it there, but it's cleared through the zone. Seraphin has to retrieve it in the Wildcat end. Seraphin maybe hooked a little bit up on the hand. Minneapolis gained possession. Minneapolis cut to the middle. Thrown off the sidewall. Seraphin will pick it up. Minneapolis is going to have to exit the zone. Brockmeyer passing the neutral zone off of Brink's tape. Good pressure by Josie Pets. Pets able to force the turnover. Good battle. Smith coming down to join the festivities. Ellie Simonson shovels one backhanded. Deflected past the point. Here's Schneider's shot. Nice hard low shot. Just wide off the back wall. Wildcats still threatening. That's his pass to the middle. Intercepted, carried away by Minneapolis. Nice cut to the middle. Shot from the dot, hits the side of the net. Pass to the point, good. Tip by Smith. He clears the zone. Number 12 for Minneapolis, creating a lot of offensive chances behind the net. Need to play up to the point. Wildcats get a chance to get a change of possession here, but number 12 has it on her tape again. Pass to the point. Looks like Minneapolis is going on the power play. And a slashing call. With 4 minutes remaining in the second period. Wildcats will go shorthanded. Shots on goal update in favor of Minneapolis, 16-10. So not too far off on shots on goal. Just I don't think that tells the whole story on the scoreboard, to be honest. Off the draw, Hen plays it to the wall. Let's see the Wildcats get a shorthanded goal here. Seraphin pinned on the back wall, fights through a stick check. And creates a turnover at the blue line. A back-checking Minneapolis player stopped the attack, but that's just time running off of the power play. Minneapolis cut to the middle. Toe drag, backhand, wide of the net. Picked up by Seraphin. Right at the hash marks. Shot on Stanislawski. Pad save. Covers the rebound, brings it back, gets a freeze. Good concentration out of our goaltender. 3:13 remaining in the period. Minute 13 left on the power play. Minneapolis gained possession off the draw, pass to the point. It's like D to D. Wildcats protect in the middle of the ice. Move to the slot. No shot, blocked. Minneapolis fire a shot in. Stanislawski made the pad save. Good poke check too by Ryland. Pass to the middle. Still a chance, covered by Stanislawski. Great save. Maintaining the composure and just seeing it all the way through the storm. I saw Strozak and a Minneapolis player get tangled up in the field of view. Josie Metz, Ellie Simonson out at forward, Leah Britz, Olivia Seraphin on defense for the penalty kill. Poke check by Seraphin. Minneapolis from the hash marks, drive to the middle, shot. Nice blocker save. A shot and a tip attempt. Puck lay loose, carried away by Petz. Seraphin chips it off the wall. Defender pinches. Wildcats, even strength, may have a chance here. Here comes Brockmeyer. Loads up a shot, pad save, rebound, covered up. Brockmeyer, Wildcats penalty time expired. Brockmeyer came flying across ice. That's exactly what you want to happen in the second period, that long change. And will take the draw for Waconia. Sends the puck back to the point, shot by Britz. Glove save, puck bounced over the net though. And Smith turns the play back, shot by hand, off the post! Low shot, I think the goalie thought it was going wide. It was post out, and we needed post in. And another power play for Minneapolis. It's out of the peripherals. I saw the goaltender take it off to the bench and get the extra attacker. Wildcats have a minute 18 remaining in the second period, and they're down a few goals. Got to hang tough now. Don't want to go into the intermission down any more than they are now. Pass to the point and a shot. Off the post. At least we're even now. And Wildcats clear. Minneapolis goaltender comes out of the net to touch it up for a defenseman. They turn up ice. It's interception by Brink. Strozak playing it low, and Minneapolis will try to pass around a Waconia defense. It'll be an icing instead. 50.2 seconds remaining. Second period. A couple hard shots at the point here if Strozak can win one back. Three players ready to come off to the point. You got to release it quick. Minneapolis will pass it off the back wall, picked up on the side wall. Start up ice. Play by Britz right in front of the Minneapolis bench. 30 seconds left in the period. A minute 10 left on the power play. Minneapolis with a chance. Here's a shot. Going to be wide of the net. Travels up the side wall. Backhanded out of the zone by Strozak. Minneapolis regroups. Look at Brink just picking that out of the air. Hockey players have the best hand-eye coordination. pressure out of Strozak and Simonson. It's going to do it. Okay, we finished down in their end. After 2 periods, Wildcats trail 4-1. Thanks for tuning in, getting to watch the first game of our senior night at El Bagenstoss. Tail and Camera, stop by and join us in the intermission. Our seniors will be honored, I believe, in between the first and second period of the varsity game. We'll come take a short break, and we'll come back for the third period. Thanks for tuning in. Yes, glad to do it, Kurt. All right, welcome back, hockey fans. We're about to get going for the third period. Update my period on the scoreboard. Coach Grunhofer in his signature purple blazer. And Coach Barrick, trainer Jeff. A lively crowd here tonight at the Waconia Ice Arena. They're happy because they're warm. They're not outside. School is canceled tomorrow for Waconia. I'm sure the girls are planning some evening activities and the day off tomorrow. It's important to stay safe and stay warm, though. And with that, we're underway. Wildcats going to be shorthanded for another 37 seconds. Puck was picked up by Pena, and she wastes no time, fires it back in. Pressure by Schneider. Puck was picked up by Pena. Let the Wildcats tag up. Pass to partner Brits. Pass in the neutral zone. Tied up right around the red line. And the penalty box gate will open. Wildcats are even strength. Long outlet pass is going to be beyond a Minneapolis player's reach, and it'll be icing. It's 14:09 left in the third period. Just getting going on the comeback. Wildcats had their first goal courtesy of a beautiful finish by Josie Petz. Speaking of Petz, she'll be taking the draw. Puck drops. Pass to the point. McLean shot is deflected down to the back wall. Back check by Petz. And Wildcats will have to retrieve, but will be icing. We'll look at the clock. Shots on goal in favor of Minneapolis, 22-13. See if we can shore up that number. Wildcats will have Josie Petz, Ellie Simonson, Addie Smith at forward. Got Ella Brockmeyer playing D. The last time I saw that was in U10. May have even been paired up with Grace McLean. Getting all nostalgic on senior night. Shot from the point. When that looked like that one had eyes for the lower corner, but ended up being wide of the net. Simonson, backhand pass off the wall. Picked up by Minneapolis. Simonson, nice play. Play it back to her defenseman Brockmeyer on the regroup. Sometimes the path forward is to go back. Simonson chips deep, has Berger on the forecheck. Stick lift by Berger to create some space. Pass to the point off of Pena's tape. Pena tried to calm it down. Puck comes out into the neutral zone. Flipped deep by Brits.